Park is one of my favorite parks. Acres long. It has lots of summer events. Right now you can see their summer concert. There, on the lawn. They also have movies on the and once a week. They also have lots of other events like free ball and many more things going on in Bryant Park. Like I said, is 9.6 acres long. The first park to introduce free public Wi-Fi, and they have some of the cleanest free public restrooms in New York City. My friend Margo went in the other day and said it was like the Sistine Chapel beside it. You can see that Bryant Park right now. Bryant Park's Picnic Performance Series. Also off of the right side of the bus, massive marble building, public library. The New York Public Library at the time of its creation, or building in New York City. Can you guys hear me all right in the back of the bus? Yeah? Alright, cool. Spotty? Alright. Yeah, I might go try and fix that in just a moment. At the time of its creation, the New York Public Library was the largest building in the United States. They have walls that are 3 feet thick, and they can still hear their neighbors yelling. No, I'm just kidding. That's just me at my apartment. The New York Public Library has a collection of books 50 million deep. A collection so large they actually had to tunnel underneath Bryant Park in order to fit them all. And also so that the rats here in New York City could get a free public education. The New York Public Library also has a collection of various oddities and trinkets. They have a collection of the original Winnie the Pooh dolls the books were based off of. They also have a collection of famous people's hair. They have a lock of Walt Whitman's hair, a lock of Beethoven's hair. I think my roommate is trying to get his hair featured in the collection because he keeps collecting so much of it in our shower drain. So, thanks a lot, Jared. We are taking a right onto 5th Avenue. 5th Avenue, between 49th Street and 60th Street, was named the most expensive shopping district for the last several years. I don't know who Lulu is, but her lemons sure are expensive down 5th Avenue. As we take that right onto 5th Avenue, we'll be passing the front of the New York Public Library in just one moment. 5th Avenue is also what separates the east and west sides of Manhattan. Anything off the right side of the bus as we go down 5th Avenue will be on the west side, while anything off the left side of the bus will be on the east. This is the front of the New York Public Library. You can see lots of statues around it. At the base of many of these statues are actually turtles holding up. You can see some of those at the fountain. And you can also see 2 11-foot-long stone lions on either side of the New York Public Library. These stone lions are named Patience on the left and Fortitude on the right. Patience and Fortitude were originally named Astor and Lennox after the New York Public Library's founders, but they were renamed to Patience and Fortitude because that is what Mayor Theodore LaGuardia thought New Yorkers needed most to get through the Great Depression. Personally, I think we needed food and jobs. The Prozac and therapy. That's what gets me through a Great Depression. Off the right side of the bus, you can see a staple of New York City. Won't see that anywhere else in the world. I think it does have a bit. Years, the New York Department building requires every building to have a scaffolding check. If you look up right now, you can see the Empire State Building. Yeah. Empire State Building. The Empire State Building at the time of its creation was the tallest building in the world. When it was first built, the Empire State Building stood 1,250 feet tall to the top of the building and 1,440 feet to the top of the spire. The Empire State Building is also 2,000 steps to the top, and I say if you take the stairs, you can skip leg day at the gym for a month. Year. Empire State Building was really named the Empty State Building because at the time of its creation, it was built during the height of the Great Depression when there weren't that many jobs and offices to go around. But they wanted to fill it with jobs and offices and people. So they ended up paying a bunch of actors to ride the elevators up and down and give the Empire State Building the appearance of being full of people. I'm an actor myself. I would have loved that credit on my resume. It would have really been my rise to the top. I mentioned it was 2,000 steps at the top of the Empire State Building. They hold a race once every year called the Race Up the Empire State, where people will actually run up those 2,000 steps. That could not be me. The fastest time recorded so far, I believe, was 9 minutes and 35 seconds. 2,000 steps, yeah. And in 1983, there were two people that came from London to participate in the Race Up the Empire State, but they didn't want to take the stairs back down, so they brought parachutes and ended up jumping off of the Empire State Building, parachuting to the ground, and upon landing, one of them was arrested by the NYPD, but the other hailed a taxi cab and got away. Which is like the most New York thing I can think of. Where else is that going to happen? Massachusetts? As we pass through this neighborhood, you might notice a higher amount of Korean characters on the signs around us. We are currently passing through Koreatown. Is the sound a little bit better now? Can we all hear me a little bit better? Wonderful, that's what I like to hear. Koreatown, which you can see all around us, is home to lots of Korean barbecue places. They have a lot of Korean corn dogs, which is a slightly sweeter version of the American corn dog. And it's also karaoke bars. Yeah? You have like a go-to karaoke song? No? Do you want to give us like a little sample? Oh yeah, no, my bad, sorry. Yeah. My go-to karaoke alphabet song is the only song I can remember all the words to. Off of the right side of the bus, you can see the Marble Collegiate Church. The Marble Collegiate Church is known for being a very inclusive church. They host lots of LGBTQ plus events throughout the year, and they even have their own float in the Pride Parade every June. It's also where Lucille Ball, there's her second